Hello, Peppe Cavalieri and Gary Smackers Turner with you to review this weekend's football in the WRFL. Divi 2 had a bye, so just Division 3 and Division 1 matches to get through. Gary, we'll start with Division 3 in round 13. Laverton got up over Braybrook.
Yeah, their second win for the year. Full credit to Sam Young and Bees are down there doing a really good job. Kennedy and Malroy with 3 goals apiece, and Lee and Matthews in their best players.
And Sunshine Heights, which was our match of the day against North Sunshine. Big game in the context of the top 4 here in Division 3, and the Dragons got the chocolates.
Yeah, they just had dominant forwards, didn't they? Privateri, the X Factor we mentioned about on the radio show on Friday night. 9 goals, Robbie Gretto with 6, and big Jared Nielsen. BOG, he led from start to finish in that ruck, and well deserved.
It was a pretty exciting battle between those two forwards. They were one punching each other all day, trying to get the better of each other, and Keelan with a cheap one at the end to beat his old mate down there, Robbie. But Parkside were too good for Sanctuary Lakes, who still are building.
Yeah, young side, up-and-coming side. They were competitive again, so good to see that. Cloak with another 7, and good to see Luke Gauchi in the best players for Parks, a young up-and-comer.
And in a game that seesawed quite significantly at times, Tarneit ended up beating Wyndham Suns, which is a huge result, really, just in the makeup of the top 3 in this competition.
Yeah, sensational last quarter from the Titans, didn't they? Only 1 point during that third quarter, but their last quarter was outstanding there, and Foster and Robinson in their best, and Robinson with 4 goals. So full credit to all the coaching staff down at the Titans. They needed to claim one of the big scalps, and they've done it. Well done to them.
Round 13 in Division 1, Hoppers Crossing smarting off a loss to Werribee Districts the previous week. Came out firing, and they beat Caroline Springs, who were searching for their 3rd straight win in Division 1.
Yeah, they did well, didn't they? Jordan Mead dominated up forward, 10 goals, and Muscat was in their best players. They liked the big open spaces. That ground would have suited them.
A few one-sided games in Division 1 this week, none less than Deer Park's victory over Wyndham Vale, and guess who bobbed up with 13 goals?
Yeah, James Condos kicked 13 for his mate Chris Stewart, who was another dominant display in 100 games, so well done to those 2 boys. And
Spotswood, who kept Albion goalless in the first 3 quarters, won comfortably.
Yeah, they did, and it's good to see young Mitch McLean get his chance, and he bobbed up with 6 goals, and Brandon Welsh in their best players, so they're going along nicely in 2nd spot. And
Sunshine, much to Willow's display on the radio, kicks more points than they did goals, but they still had 36 goes at the sticks, and they beat St Albans easily.
Yeah, he's on his way down, boys, to take some goal kicking practice, so we'll send him down there. And yeah, Hemmings back from his stint in the seconds was best, along with Descent. Benny Descent, we all know, is a really classy player, so they're just rolling along nicely at the moment, the Kangaroos.
And Altona, with so much to play for their finals hopes, beat Werribee, who potentially would be the team that would fall out of the 5 should the Vikings get a run on late in the season. And they, step 1, complete today with a win.
Yeah, they had to win, didn't they? Full credit to them down there, Sardi and all his coaching staff. Young Joshy McDonald bobbed up with 4 or 5 goals from and Steve Kenny, BOG. So, yeah, it just keeps the door ajar a bit, and good luck to them.
Yeah, well, it's very interesting across all divisions, particularly Division 1 and Division 3, but that's all we've got to say about that. Make sure you tune in later in the week for our preview show of next weekend's football in the WRFL.